Alan Mayer here, and I'm glad to be back on day 125 of our 365 days of Bible study. We are looking at the period around the Babylonian exile and the return from that exile. And today we're looking at Isaiah, looking forward to the day when the Jews can return to Jerusalem. Isaiah chapter 40, verses 1 to 11, a very familiar passage. Our God says, "Soothe my people, console them, encourage the people from Jerusalem. Let them know that they have suffered long enough, and they have paid the debt for their sins in full." A voice calls out, "In the desert, make a road for Yahweh. In the wilds, clear the way for our God. Fill up the valleys, flatten the mountains. Let the hills become a flat land, and the roughs be made smooth. Once that is done, you will see Yahweh's glory. Yes, the whole human race will see it. It is Yahweh's personal promise." A voice cries out, "Proclaim a message." I ask, what message? "Proclaim this: all humans are as likely to die as the grass. They last no longer than wild flowers do. Grass withers, flowers fade away when Yahweh blows the hot, dry wind over them. People are less likely to survive than the grass. Grass withers, flowers fade away, but Yahweh's word is eternal." Jerusalem, I want you to climb up on a high mountain and call out as loudly as you can the good news to Mount Zion. Don't be scared, just do it. Let the towns of Judah know that their God is coming back. Yahweh, their king, is coming to rule with great power, and he's bringing back with him the people he has rescued. He will take care of his flock like a shepherd. He will gather the lambs together and carry them. He will tenderly lead their mothers. Later, we will look in some more detail at the writings of the prophets, but I couldn't possibly pass by this moment in the history of God's people without showing you how excited they were. They were getting excited because Babylon had been defeated in 539 BC by Cyrus, a game-changing rival from neighboring Persia. Their hopes were high that something good was about to happen. Isaiah had been at work in Judah before the fall of Jerusalem, and the writings up to chapter 39 of Isaiah appear largely to come from that time. But now in chapter 40 of Isaiah, we have a new exciting prologue, a new beginning, written perhaps by a new second Isaiah, writing to the exiles who came to see themselves, as of old at the Exodus, being rescued from slavery once again by God. Whenever, since then, people at last have seen the light at the end of the tunnel of their sufferings, they will have recognized this feeling. That has been true in our own times when conflicts have neared their end. It was true for the early Christians when they realized just what it was that Jesus had done for them. They quoted these words when they told the story of the preaching of John the Baptist, who, like a new second Isaiah, saw the coming of Jesus as just that kind of light, just that kind of promise. Tomorrow, we see one version of how this worked out in practice, and a return from exile was negotiated between the new bosses and one of their Jewish servants.